Hey folks, hope you are doing great. In this video, I'm going to show you how powerful IK rig is and we can make cool looking robot arm with it. So I posted a scene where I used this robot arm so you can know how to work with IK and make cool sci-fi mechanical things. As you can see, it's responsive with each part, and each part, even if it just stick to the surface, it makes sense, right? So let's get started with a fresh new blend file, and in this file I'm going to delete everything and move to front view, and let's add a single bone. And with the single bone we are going to create an armature that makes sense. So here you can see I'm going just simply, and let disconnect this. So control P, okay, alt P, sorry, and clear parent. So if you clear parent, what happened, like these two are connected but these ones are disconnected. Later we will use this to create a IK chain. Now this is all simple arm, but we need to create some mechanisms like those hydraulic press. So what we are going to do is duplicate this and add the bone here. Let's rotate it, and here, so this is one bone, and I'm going to add another bone over here, and same we can duplicate this whole setup and just rotate it here, and let's scale on the z-axis negative, and we can have this setup here, and let's move it here and extrude one more bone. These bones will be our control bones, so we are going to disconnect those as well. This is one IK chain we are going to make like this, and this is one IK chain, so there is no bone that currently work as a IK. So let's, okay, so we did something wrong. Let's delete this. We got two control bones, and one is this, so total three. Now what we are going to do is create another chain from here. Make sure that your bones are pointing in the same direction, like outwards from first bone. So that's how it works. And let's do this way, as z minus 1, and move it here so it makes sense. And this here, let's keep this a bit in front, and that's our main rig. So what we are going to do, as you see, this is disconnected, this is disconnected, but these two are connected, and this is also connected, and this is disconnected, and these are connected. The connection is very important here. So what I'm going to do is, first we need, this is our main control bone which is going to drive everything. So I'm gonna select this and this bone and hit control P and keep offset. So with this bone this will work, this will move with this bone, and we will connect this bone to this bone. We want this big bone to drive the small bone, so the chain goes like here with the IK. So control P, keep offset, and same for this ones. Let's say we are going to add it here and make small and connect this to this, keep offset. Now going to pose mode, control tab, or you can just go from here and select this bone and shift select this bone, hit control P, no sorry, shift I, and it's set to active bone. So when you click on that, it's going to create the IK chain here. As you can see, it's pretty much working, though the thing not working are these two IK chains we did. I mean, this is going to work cause we connected this bone to this main bone. We are going to do the same with this. Select this bone and this bone and hit control P, keep offset. So now everything is connected. When we go to pose mode, you can see it's already working, but the IK is only working with this highlighted bone, and this connection shows that how much far it's going. So we are going to do the same. Select this and highlight this one, shift I to active bone, And now if we move, you can see our rig is working pretty cool, right? And same for this one. So we are going to select this and this and shift I to active bone. So now our mechanism kinda stuck cause this bone's IK goes to there, which is not right. So we are going to limit its chain length. Same for this one, this go all the way through. So we are going to limit this number of 2. If you press 3 and 4, it goes till the very end, but we just want this much, so 2. And now you can see the rig is pretty much working like the arm I show you, right? So IK is pretty cool, and based on this rig you can make anything you want. So I'm just going to kitbash some object I have, as I show you in the R. So what we are going to do is, let's add this one, rotate it 90 degrees, and make sure that every object you add is separate. We don't want a single object to like connect with it. So this one here, and let's find another object. Yep, this one fit perfect. Too big. Let's scale it down, rotate it 90 degrees, and maybe 180 degrees. No, on the y-axis minus 90, and move it here. Let's place it somewhere so it makes sense, and let's keep it inside this. And I'm going to all duplicate this again, so this looks okay. And for the front, let's say, let's complete the other half, then we'll see what we are going to do for the front. So okay, let's add some hydraulic stuff. I'm sure got something in my assets. So here we have some hydraulics, so we are going to use this one. Let's rotate it 90 degrees like this and place it here, scale it to match this, and let's say we will add this one over here. So it looked nice and clean, like we are working with some real stuff. Let's duplicate them. We can work with Alt D cause we are going to add them in object mode, so there is no worry about it. So let's place it here and move. You can like move in the distance or keep it in the same place. Let's scale it down. Cool. This one looks a bit shifted, so I'm going to make some sense. We can like do this as well. And time for some front part. So for that I'm just going again to the hydraulic assets, and let's say we'll grab something like this for the front. Let's rotate it 90 degrees, and once again, and place it here. Let's say to the cursor here. So it's somehow working arm. So now time to print. It will take some time, but as you go you can just select a bone, select the object, select the rig again, control P to the bone as usual, you know. So here it's working. Let's take it to the back. So it's connected, and now we will connect this. Let's move it further out and move this one as well and rotate it on the x-axis. And now we are select this one and this and control P. I'm going to fast forward this bit. So now we're done with our rigging, and time to see in the pose mode what we have done. So here you can see, if we turn this off, you can see how pretty cool looking it is, like a living thing. And you can use several things, like this is not making any sense, but you have to use part and place it somehow that makes sense. And with this you have endless possibilities of creating stuff. IK is pretty cool. I am not too fond of rigging. I always use Rigify for a character as well, but for this task I needed to have some mechanical rigs, and this one was pretty cool, so I used it. And let me just show you the arm I made. So this arm surely looks pretty complex, but that is also Kitbash. Here you can see, like, I connected this piece to the front bone and this object to this front bone as well, and then I added some curves to give it some wires, and with that it's just makes sense in working. And I fill up some area in here with in these two cavity using this, and I carved out another section here with a boolean, so we can have this like it's going in somewhere here. And this is just a separate part, single piece, and this is also the one thing I don't know yet, or it might work like that, that if you go too far your front bones are detached, so they can extend like too much. So that thing is keep in mind when you animating stuff, like we can move till here but we go extend, and this one going to extend as per the rig, or you can just scale stuff down from here as well. So we can just, we don't have section that moves, so we can just place it here, and we can't, I think I locked it somewhere. You can also lock the orientations if you go to IK, and you can see here you can just lock, and also you can play with the stiffness. So now you can see how smoothly it's moving, but when I just give it some stiffness on few axes, you see it's not moving that freely now. So that's how things works here. With this there are endless possibilities, and you can just then later texture the object and see it coming to life. So working pretty nice. I see less object but makes sense and look cool. So this is a docking arm I'm creating for a scene where a spaceship hang with it and locked out for a client project. So I just found out it's pretty cool and wanted to show you with you to you guys. And if you are interested in learning more about the stuff like this, join my Patreon and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I'll make more tutorial like this in future, and we can keep together learning and growing. Let's complete the 4,000 watch hour fast as we can. Now we just reached 1,000, so check the old videos as well, and see you in the next video. Bye bye and be creative.